Hello everybody, and finally welcome back to the Solar Pack, the ClanGen AwooGen game challenge. I don't know, it's not really much of a challenge, it's more of just like exploring AwooGen together with our pack of wolves in what was originally ClanGen. So our ClanGen mod game time. Okay, I'll have to workshop that intro, but anyways. It's been a while since we've been with the Solar Pack, so I gotta be honest, I don't fully remember what the heck was going on. I do remember Evening Feather, though. I love her. I think she's one of my favorites. Love her a lot. And I also love Oleander Tail. He's so cute. I love, I remember. He loves the taste of berries and he smells like jam. That's hilarious. I love him. So, we have a bunch of fun characters here, and I'm excited to get back into things and see how things are going. So, first and foremost, I would like to see the relationships to kind of remind myself who gets along, who doesn't really. So, Tansy Star pretty much likes everybody, but has a little dislike for Prim Lightning. Volwillow likes everybody. Good for him. Roar is our new medicine wolf, and she likes her two pups and Evening Feather and Tansy Star, so I guess they probably found her. Prim Lightning has a big crush on Volwillow and Oleander Tail, and I think I was shipping her with Oleander Tail. She likes Tansy and also kind of doesn't like him, but she likes everybody else. Stumpy Grass, I forgot how silly his name was. He likes everybody but Tansy Star. Interesting. Oleander loves Prim Lightning. And he likes everybody else. That's great. Evening Feather has a crush on Prim Lightning too. Oh, that's cute. And she gets along with everyone except for Peach Hiss. Interesting. Mink Chaser was another wolf that we gained last time. And he likes Panther Paw a lot. That's interesting. Peach Hiss has a crush on Oleander Tail. Oh, and she dislikes Prim Lightning and Evening Feather. She likes everybody else. Panther Paw gets along well with everybody, except for Tansy Star and Evening Feather. Okay. Lemon Paw likes everybody, except for Bright Paw and Panther Paw. Okay, the other two apprentices. Well, you better get your act together, girl. Bright Paw, who I think might be one of my favorites, kind of gets along with most of the other wolves. He gets along well, but some he's kind of like, I don't know about you. But in general, he gets along well with others. Yellow Pup, which... Oh, that's right. Her name is Lemon. I got confused. So Yellow Pup is a fine name. So he just knows his family, and Pigeon Pup, his sister, also knows his family. Also knows just her family, I think. Yeah. So that's fine. They'll get to know other wolves here soon enough. But last moon, we already did our patrols, so we're going to go ahead and start this episode off with a time skip. The rat bite Peach Hiss has gotten his healed. After being rejected by Prim Lightning, Oleander's tail's barely been visible round camp. Oleander tails, not his tail. He's good at hiding when he wants to, I guess. That's so sad. An Evening Feather was arguing with a loner named Larkspur. Ooh, he looks just like a husky. He is so cool. He's bloodthirsty, a renowned hunter, and a great climber, and he hides from the rain. He's very interesting looking. Okay. Well, not much happened that time, which is fine, but poor Oleander. I feel so bad. He really likes her. But Prim Lightning? Maybe she's wanting to go with Volwillow instead? He doesn't even like her, though. Not like that. Oh, that's sad. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do our patrols. We'll do some random patrols and see who ends up going together. Oh, Prim Lightning. And Tansy Star. Okay. Prim Lightning has to attend to one of her grimmer jobs as a medicine wolf. the grounds where Solar Pack goes to mourn their dead and need to be tended to. She's bringing along Tansy Star as her assistant for this trip, and the two wolves head out in relative silence. Oh, they managed to gather some rosemary, which is very sweet. That's good. Alright, Oleander Tail. Ah, you have an apprentice. Take Lemon. Oleander Tail takes them both out to see a big porcupine, a patrol spotted in one of the many glades of Solar Pack's forest. I really like this art of the porcupine. Lemon Paw watches the big bushy lump of a creature with wide eyes, tail twitching with excitement. Oleander Tail points out the cascade of spines lying flat on its hairy back as the porcupine snuffles happily around the forest floor, sounding like a happy newborn pup in the nursery. That's adorable. That's so cute. Okay, Evening Feather. No. Yeah, go with Volwillow. It's extremely hot out today, and the deputy debates turning back home. Go ahead. Oh, they actually had a successful hunt, if not exhausting. Well, good job, guys. Alright, Panther and Peaches. They come across a vole. And they catch it. Way to go, Panther Paw. Alright, Bright Paw and Stumpy Grass. And you know what? Go ahead and take Mink Chaser. Bright Paw stumbles upon a bush of red berries. No, I love him too much. I can't let him do it. I will very rarely ever not proceed on a patrol, but for Bright Paw, I'll do anything for him. He's so cute. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and time skip. Nothing else happened, so let's go ahead. Some kind of blight has infected the herb stores, and Solar Pack has no choice but to clear out all the old herbs. Oh, that's unfortunate. Evening Feather finds black-eyed Susans while out on a walk and decides to keep them. Oh, how cute! Tansy Star sprained his paw. Peaches sits in the crowd, chest puffed out in pride as she watches Panther Paw be named Panther Speckle and honored for her stealth. She considers herself lucky to have been able to train such an amazing young wolf and looks forward to seeing the warrior she becomes. That's precious. So we have... Ooh, it's... Leafpaw. Where is she? Oh, look at her. She's beautiful. Panther Speckle. She almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble on a patrol. It's okay. It happens to us all. She's a lore keeper, a den builder, and she appreciates art. Interesting. And then Evening Feather with her new black-eyed Susans. That's adorable. Everybody's got their own little outfits going. Let's see. It looks like Stumpy Grass and Peaches are the only ones without something to wear. And the puppies, of course. I'm excited to see what Yellow Pup looks like. He's really cute. I might actually change his name to something kind of similar to something yellow, but his eyes are wheat color, and I think the name Wheat is actually a really cool prefix. There we go. It's a little bit more unique than yellow, so Wheat is interesting to me. And Pigeon, I think, is cute. She's asking the older wolves how puppies are made, which feels accurate. Okay, poor Tansy Star. Spraining his ankle, his little paw. Poor thing. Okay, I want to go ahead and do our patrols. Lemon and Oleander, of course. While walking along the border, they notice a flight pack patrol ruining their scents ahead. They share a quick nod of acknowledgement and then refocus on their tasks. Well, that's great. Didn't know that there was another pack nearby. Hopefully things continue to improve with them. Alright, Stumpy and Brightpaw. They decide to practice new fighting techniques. Aw, Brightpaw soaks up all of Stumpy Grass's best tips and tricks. Oh, I love him. Okay, Mink and Prim Lightning, sure. She's on a mission to find Lungwort. They search and search until their paw pads are sore, but they can't find any. Aw, poor things. Alright, Volwillow and Panther Speckle. There's an old lynx den. It looks like the lynx is in that den. Well, better keep an eye on him. Alright, and again, we come across Flight Pack. And things improve with them. That's great. I wonder... Flight Pack. We're neutral with them. And there's also Ashen Pack and Rabbit Pack. And there's this outsider. Maybe we should invite him in. He's bloodthirsty, so obviously we don't like really like him, but well, no, because whoever found him was actually arguing with him, so maybe we don't want him. Okay, let's time skip again. Prim Lightning is no longer sore. Mink Chaser is better. Roar has recovered. Wheat Pup was buried alive when a burrow collapsed on him. No. Aww. I just renamed him too. Oh, that's so sad. He's our first wolf to die, and our Star Clan guide is a apprentice. Rat Paw and Wheat Pup. Aww. I'm sorry, buddy. I really liked you. I really did. All right, let's see. I want to go through and see everybody's little updates. So Tansy Star almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Volwillow is assigning wolves to patrol the borders. Roar told a fond story at Wheat Pup's vigil. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. You lost your puppy. Prim Lightning is wondering if pet life is really so bad. Stumpy Grass is being lectured yet again by the deputy. Oleander Tail is wondering if Lemon Paw will be chosen for the next gathering. Evening Feather is telling stories to a very interested bunch of apprentices. Cute. Mink Chaser thinks Tansy Star could be leading the pack better. Okay. Peach Hiss is giving some advice to Wheat Pup. What? Aww. Panther Speckle wants to go on patrol with Lemon Paw. Okay, we can make that work. Lemon Paw fell into a creek yesterday and is still feeling damp. Lemon Paw, who's going to grow up tomorrow, or next moon. Bright Paw doesn't think that he's been performing up to his mentor's standards lately. Don't doubt yourself. Pigeon Pup also told a story at Wheat Pup's vigil. Oh, that's so sad. Before we continue, I want to check my settings real fast. Let's save every 5 moons. I like to have mass extinctions for fun. No. No. Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's turn this on. And I don't want to increase adoption because then we're gonna end up with 1 million pups if we do end up with a same-sex couple. And let's turn that on just to see what we get until the pack is really big. Okay, leaders can choose a new deputy. Never retire for a permanent condition. And you can choose to become a mediator. Perfect. All right. Let's save our pack. And let's go on patrol. Oleander and Lemon Paw and... where is she? Panther Speckle. They hear a wolf begging for their housefolk to come back. Okay, so a dog, perhaps? Lucia. Lucia is a pet. Oh yeah, look at her. Look at them with the rainbow harness. So they're childish. They have a connection to Star Pack. They want to overthrow power. Okay, they smell like clovers and they have a rainbow harness. They have yellow cough. Okay, I think they'll probably feel better, hopefully. Hopefully Prim Lightning and Roar can help them out. Very cool. Stumpy and Bright Paw. So they're training, and Bright Paw is... oh, Bright Paw has an assessment. He has to find Stumpy Grass, who's posing as an enemy warrior. Bright Paw's nervous upon heading out. However, he picks up Stumpy Grass's scent within a few hours and follows the trail. When he finds Stumpy Grass, the warrior is drinking from a stream. Yowling, Bright Paw leaps at Stumpy Grass and sweeps him off his feet into the shallow water. Stumpy Grass is winded, and after he stands up, he congratulates Bright Paw. Great job, buddy. I told you not to doubt yourself. Okay, Volwillow and Peach Hiss. They're checking the borders of Rabbit Pack. It looks like a Rabbit Pack apprentice was wandering around hopelessly lost, but we managed to get them home, so that's good. Alright, Mink Chaser and Evening Feather. Oh, there's an ambush. Oh! The rogues greatly outnumber the patrol and they have no trouble defeating them. Mink Chaser and Evening Feather both died. Evening Feather, no! Oh my gosh, and then our 2 medicine wolves. Oh, there's sounds on the wind. What? Brooklyn Tuft? Oh gosh, what is happening? Oh no, I loved Evening Feather. And now we have Brooklyn Tuft. Okay. She was formerly a pet. She's wise, a talented swimmer and a fast runner, and very pretty. She has a collar. She smells like lilies. Okay, Brooklyn Tuft. And here's her puppies. A wolf dog. Oh. Hatch Pup and Snowy Pup. I'm not sure that those are the names I'm going to go for. I think we should name them something else. Send me some good name suggestions for these two. Hatch Pup is unruly and morally flexible and smells like starch. Okay, fascinating. She also has a woolly coat. And Snowy Pup is polite and loves the taste of pet food. Aw. And smells like yams. Okay. She has a piercing gaze. Okay, fascinating. Perhaps we call her Yam. Oh man, poor Evening Feather. Evening Feather and Mink Chaser. Oh. Well. We must move on, unfortunately. Tansy Star stands above the pack and proclaims that Brightpaw shall now be known as Bright Moss, honoring his integrity. Well, that's a fun name. Tansy Star's sprain is better, but he's got white cough. Lemon Paw has been given the name Lemon Flit. Okay, interesting. And Mink Chaser and Evening Feather have taken their place in Star Pack. Ugh. I can't believe they're gone. Let's see. Lemon Flit. It's quite an interesting name. She turned out to be troublesome, a good climber, and she likes having personal space. She smells like brown sugar. That's just so cute. Love that. Oh, look at the puppies! Oh! If you guys don't know, my weakness is tri-colored dogs. The black, the tan, and the white. Oh, she's so cute. She's an attention seeker, splashes in puddles, confident with words, and morally flexible. Adorable. And Snowy Pup, also adorable. Is polite, splashes in puddles, and likes pet food. I love it. I love her. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. Lucia is still not feeling better, and Brooklyn Tuft is... I think I'm just gonna get rid of the suffix because she was a pet. Brooklyn is a fine name, and Brooklyn Tuft is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I guess if you guys want me to call her Brooklyn Tuft, we can, but I think I'm just gonna go with Brooklyn. Okay, let's go ahead and do some patrols here. I want to send out Prim Lightning and Oleander Tail. Prim Lightning notices that Oleander Tail seems more quiet than usual. When prompted, he slowly asks if Prim Lightning could teach him more about the nature of Starpack. She's seen before how connected Oleander Tail was to Starpack and began telling him more than they would have told any other pack wolf about their ancestors. Prim Lightning and Oleander Tail, I can only assume, spend much of their patrol gathering herbs and discussing the hard-hitting questions on prophecies and Starpack's gifts. Great job, guys. That's so sweet. Alright, Lemon Flit and Stumpy Grass. They're going to practice teamwork. And by teamwork, Stumpy Grass means working together to find the ideal place to nap the afternoon away. Who wants to do work when instead they can just cover for each other and find a glorious spot to waste time? Right, because they're both troublesome. Goobers. Alright, Vol Willow and Peach Hiss. They're going to practice fighting techniques. And they both have a nice practice session. Great job. Bright Moss and Panther Speckle. There's an odd sound coming from a bush. Bright Moss is killed by a Wolverine. You have got to be kidding me. I'm so upset. Go roar. Go do whatever it is you do. Elder leaves. Great. I cannot believe that. Bright Moss. Oh, my love. And he was about to grow up. I can't believe that. I'm so furious. Okay, time skip. Peaches finds a rogue near the border. It seems they were bringing their pup named Basil Pup to the pack, as they could no longer care for them. Okay. Pigeon Paw touches noses with Panther Speckle. She starts asking about when they're going out and exploring the territory. And Bright Moss is gone to Starkland. Oh, that's so frustrating. And now we have a new pup. Basil Pup. He is noisy, splashes in puddles, and collects snake skins. And he smells like dry leaves. Okay, you're a little strange, but sure. Aw, and Pigeon Paw. What a cutie. Man, all of my favorites are dying today. That's so upsetting. It looks like Roar is an elder now. Man, that's so frustrating. Okay, let's go on patrols. Let's do big ones. They hear an odd sound coming from the bush. And it's a beaver. Great. Alright, Panther and Pigeon and Volwillow. They're gonna practice teamwork. And Pigeon Paw really gets into it. That's great. And our two medicine wolves. Oh, again, more odd sounds. Gust's ghost now wanders, and we've gained 2 more new pups. Rift Pup, who is a wolf dog who's self-conscious and sits on hills. And he smells like sanitizer? Okay. And Fire Pup is a coy wolf who's polite. She hides from the sun and she smells like pumpkin. That's cute. Maybe we call her Pumpkin Pup. I'm not calling him Sanitizer Pup, but something that smells like sanitizer maybe. And then whatever we decide to call these two. Super tempted by Yam, to be honest. And then whatever you guys want to call this one. So cute. Okay, wow, more puppies. Let's see. Here's Gust. This is their mother. She had a bleeding heart. Oh. Well, okay, let's time skip again. Seems like a lot of things are happening these days. Tansy Star is better. Lucia is better as well. And Brooklyn is better. And she was pranked. Okay. Most likely Lemon or Stumpy Grass. Let's be honest. Where is she? Yeah, she's here. She's right with Stumpy Grass. Oh no, wait, that's Brooklyn. We're talking about Brooklyn. Well, he was there, so I think it was probably him. She has a kinked tail, and she is very pretty. She is indeed. Okay, let's see. Look at this. Oh, you're so cute. They're adorable. They're so cute. She actually looks a lot like Brooklyn. That's so cute. And Lucia. Lucia's feeling better. They're very beautiful. Very interesting looking with the half face. The wants to overthrow power is a little bit alarming, but they haven't done anything terribly suspicious yet, so hopefully all goes well with that. Alright, Lemon and Peaches. Let's go out on patrol. They track the scent of a cougar. Alright, the cougar has left the local area. That's good. Alright, Lucia, Oleander. They find a loner who wants to join the pack. And we get Weston Fur. Okay. What is with these crazy names? So Weston Fur, she is bloodthirsty, a great hunter, and has valuable insight, and she's an avid jogger. She's physically lanky, smells of jasmine, and has a collar. Is this a scar on her belly? I think so. Huh. Okay. Weston fur. Okay, Weston wants to go out with Stumpy Grass. They're gonna practice teamwork. And typical of Stumpy Grass to find a place to nap. Okay, Pigeon and Panther. Crossing her paws, Panther Speckle clears her throat. Long ago, in the deep time, a rogue caught the ear of a ghost and stole a secret about the sun blinking. What? Through his knowledge, he lured the clans away from StarClan, throttling their faith until it almost died. But he underestimated the power of StarClan's chosen three, who shone Starlight back into the shadows and sent the false prophet fleeing with his tail between his legs. Who are the chosen three? Panther Speckle chuckles. That's a story for another day. Okay. Is this the story with the Jay and Lion and Holly? Is that them? Or is this the Soul story? Or are those the same story? I don't know. I only read a few of the Arcs of Warriors. Tell me, who is this? Alright, Volwillow and Brooklyn. They want to hunt by the two-leg dens. Carelessly, Brooklyn is seen by Two Legs and is taken snarling and snapping to be locked in a monster's den. Overnight, she hears Volwillow howling from outside, and the two wolves manage to craft an escape plan through a broken window. Shivering, Brooklyn presses her pelt against Volwillow on the way back to Solar Pack. Oh my gosh! She ended up trapped. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, Tansy Star, you go out by yourself. Again, two-leg nest hunting. But he managed to bring back a little bit of prey, so that's good. He didn't get captured. And our medicine wolves. Roar had a dream from Star Pack. She thinks of his vision. Oh, Prim Lightning says that Roar's dream is a warning of death and destruction, and it freaks them out. Oh gosh. I mean, we've already had plenty of death. Where's the destruction? Knock on wood. There's a strange scent in the air, but before Peach Hiss even has a chance to react, she wakes up with a brown radio collar around her neck. Okay, she now has an accessory. Stumpy Grass was seen playing with a pet over the border named Elio. And Lemon Flit believes she was made for something better, and Panther Speckle is expecting pups. She's so young. Oh, wrong one. Panther Speckle, you're only 17 moons. What are you doing? Okay. Sure. All right. That means I'm going to turn that off until next time. Okay. Wow, we're expecting pups. Well then, I say we just continue on until we get the next litter, and then you guys can tell me all of your name suggestions all in one go. Basil I think we'll keep, but Hatch, Snowy, Rift, and Fire all need new names. Personally, I think. Alright, let's do our patrols. Brooklyn, Oleander, Vol, and Lucia. It starts snowing when they leave. Aw, Brooklyn got cold and shivering, poor thing. And I want to see, did she and Volwillow gain any, like for each other? No. It's like he doesn't even know her. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't even know him. I was wondering if after he saved her from being trapped, if they would like each other, but apparently they don't know each other. Whatever. Alright. These four can go out. There's a lot of two legs. Stumpy Grass has been lost. Oh, this episode is devastating. Pigeon Paw is trying to catch a rabbit. And she misses the rabbit. Aw, poor thing. Okay, medicine cats, or wolves, go do your thing. And they didn't find any herbs. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many outsiders now. Stumpy Grass. Okay, we have to find him. Because he's lightening the mood with shenanigans. Man, Glint is still out there. Larkspur is still out there. And Elio is out there. Okay. No. Let's go. Search for Stumpy Grass, please. I beg of you. and then save. And let's jump ahead. Stumpy Grass could not be found. Oh! Panther Speckle is overwhelmed. Lucia has a stomach ache. Basil Paw is apprenticed to Brooklyn. And Weston Fur was bitten by a snake but survived. Well, good for you. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's adorable. I like him. Okay. Officially, the pack is 1 year old at this point, which is really exciting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the original wolves left, which is not bad. Not the best, though. Okay, first of all, we have to find him. He has to come home. And then let's see. Yeah, these pups are so cute. So Panther Speckle should be giving birth not next moon, but the next, I think. So let's do patrols. Basil and Brooklyn. They set out at dusk to go hunting. They managed to bring a large amount of prey. Way to go, guys. All right, Volwillow, Oleander, Lucia, and Pigeon Paw, sure. There's a small dog. And they managed to escape the wrath of the small dog. That's great. Tansy, Lemon, and Peaches. There are dark clouds on the horizon. But Peaches convinces the patrol to head home. Good job. Somebody who's sensible. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Oh, they didn't make it. Oh, that's too bad. I thought we were gonna end up with even more puppies. All right, time skip again. Stumpy Grass was found. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, Panther Speckle had her puppy. Just one. That's sweet. Lucia's feeling better. Brooklyn is better. Brooklyn was touching noses with Larkspur. Pardon me? All right, and the two pups have become apprentices. And Snowy Paws realized the female doesn't describe them anymore. Okay. The herbs were all destroyed, and Fire Pup believes she was meant for something better. Wow, that's a lot. A lot of stuff went down. All right, let's go through everybody first of all. See what everybody's up to. Tansysaur saw some pets playing with colorful moss balls. Volwillow is assigning wolves to a border patrol. Roar is driving some herbs. Prim Lightning is feeling a bit ill. Oh, poor thing. Stumpy Grass is glad to have returned. I'm so glad you returned, buddy. Weston Fur is wondering how the wolves she helped in the past are doing. She's bloodthirsty. Has she always been bloodthirsty? I feel like that's new. Yikes. Brooklyn is rethinking her life choices. Oleander Tail is proud of Basil Paw. Aww. Lucia theatrically dies after Hatchpup slays them. That's cute. Peaches feels like there are ants pricking her pelt. That's terrible, I'm sorry. Panther Speckle was scared by an owl last night and is too embarrassed to tell anyone. Poor thing. Lemon Flit is watching over the pups, of which there are many. Pigeon Paw can't wait to get back to training as soon as the sun rises. Basil Paw is feeling lazy. Hatch Paw wants to learn as many fighting techniques as she can. She's childish, splashes in puddles, and confident with words. Send me your name suggestions for this puppy, please. And this one as well. She needs names, or they need names, pardon me. And they are calm, they splash in puddles, and they love the taste of pet food. I'm super tempted to call them Yam. Let me know what you guys think about that. All right, also, name suggestions for this puppy, the sanitizer puppy. And names for the pumpkin puppy, who's extra quiet during pack meetings, even though she should be in the nursery. Aw, she's cute. All right, and finally, oh my gosh, Panther Speckle's puppy is named Bee Pup. That's cute. I'll keep that. She's sweet and she believes in luck. That's adorable. She's physically tiny, and she smells like jam. Huh. And we're sure we don't know who the father is? One of her parents resides in another pack. Okay. I just happen to know somebody else who smells like jam. Interesting. Maybe he just likes pups and he tries to feed her berries. Well, very exciting stuff. I mean, also really, really sad stuff, honestly. We lost 4 wolves today. Evening Feather, who's missing a loved one. Mink Chaser, who wishes he was still alive. Bright Moss. Oh, my soul. He's telling stories. I love him and I will miss him dearly. And Wheat Pup. I was curious about Western Fur. I love that in this, their like glowiness is the same color as their eyes. That's so cool. But man, Bright Moss, I wish that I could bring you back to life, buddy. But alas, you will live on forever as my favorite. Okay, well, if you guys enjoyed today's adventure in Solar Pack, then please let me know. And if you have any name suggestions for these, also let me know. And if you would like me to continue this series, also let me know. And as always, if you join me for my next video, I'll see you then.